7 a.m. in the morning. Mom, Cal, and Nina have all been awake for the past, let's say, 30 minutes. Cal's back asleep after having some milk, and Nina's been in her bed. I'm not sure if she's been in and out of sleep, but she's definitely been talking in from her bed for about half an hour. But then she'll go quiet for a little while, and then she'll talk, and then she'll go quiet for a while. And she just started to make some Nina morning talks from bed, and that made Mommy run in to want to play with her. So maybe they'll be up soon. I mean, up and about. Good morning, Cal.
You wanna wear yellow?
How you doing?
You wanna wear yellow?
Are you surprised about something?
Yeah. Kiss for the baby. Kiss the baby. Kiss the baby.
We're on our way to Pops
Pops.
for maybe our last trip to Pops in a while, or for a while.
We need English muffins.
The reason that we're going is because we don't have any English muffins at home. So we're gonna go to Pops, have our last breakfast there, and then go buy some English muffins. But we decided that we're gonna have breakfast at home, so that it's easier to feed Nina and train her to be a good child at the table. Are you gonna be a good girl today? Is this an indication? Oh, you look happy.
So pretty.
Aw, kiss? You gonna give Daddy a kiss too? Daddy forgot Nina's electronic tablet that she uses to touch and play games with, whose name I don't want to mention because then she's gonna realize that it's missing. But I did bring some yogurt melt, so that's good. They're freeze-dried yogurts that have real yogurt and strawberry.
And she likes them.
And she likes them. So she's starting off with that, and that's keeping her entertained until the real food gets here. Clean your face, huh? Good girl. She likes to be clean. I wish. So today Nina had plenty of yogurt melts, freeze-dried yogurt, and some bacon, but pretty much nothing else. She had some bread and she had some oatmeal, but not enough to count as it being eaten. So hopefully we'll have more luck at home from now on, and we can let her, yell and make as much of a mess as she wants, because then we'll just clean it up and not have to worry about other people. So here, once she starts getting a little too loud, we kind of have to stop trying to get her to eat, or even looking at the food, because that makes her cry. So at home, that won't be such a big deal. At least yesterday she had a spinach, peas, and pear smoothie, which tasted pretty good. Probably why she liked it. It was kind of tangy. I hope she can have some more, and also not smoothies. Just straight on vegetables and fruits. Nina, where's Mom?
Hi. Hi.
We put Nina on an eating schedule, and right now it is time for her snacks. And she's been having multigrain Cheerios, and we want her also to have an oatmeal and milk smoothie from a straw cup. But she's not really taking to it, which is unfortunate, but she has in the past. Which one do you want? That one? Okay. But first, eat. Nina? The only thing that stands between you and this owl is food. Eat. Good girl. Alright, grab an owl. That's not even an owl.
Uh-oh. Mom.
Yes, that is your mom. You're able to spot her upside down. How were you able to pick her out with all of these Asian people? First, you have to eat. Good girl. What do you want? The super glue. That's not for eating. It's already dried out, so I'm not worried. Nina likes to eat her hard snacks by herself.
Little ball. Little. There's nothing little about it. Big butterball. Big butterball.
Nina found a penny and a nickel. What do we do with pennies and nickels? We don't put them on the bed. Where do we put them? Oh, she's stacking. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Good girl. Now the other one. Good girl. She's making a new collection. Nina's eating a grilled cheese sandwich. Mommy's burping cow. And she made us grilled sandwiches and apples. And our guest left us this giant German pastry so that we can have for dinner tonight. Well, not for dinner, but I mean like we could have it with dinner tonight. For lunch, Nina had a 2.5 inch by 1.5 inch piece of grilled cheese sandwich, which she enjoyed. Then she had some diced apples, not too many pieces, maybe like 4 or 5. She had a few bites of hard-boiled egg, which was funny to watch, and she had a small piece of German bread pastry, which tastes really good, and it tastes like something that I know. I just don't know what it is that it tastes like, but definitely something Christmassy. Oh, she really liked that. She had a piece of that, and she might have more. It has lots of raisins in it. I think she likes the raisins and the powdered sugar. I just finished helping Mom by doing some of the dishes, and now I'm going to take Nina with me to Micro Center to return this cool snowball microphone that I got, which was not what it was advertised to be. It picked up so much ambient noise that it felt like I was talking into a fan.
Poor Cal is exhausted. He hasn't been able to sleep because Big Sister is very vocal. In a happy way, but nonetheless, he can't sleep. So Daddy and Nina are gonna go out for a little bit so that Nina can rest and so that Cal can rest. And this is also Mommy's chance to get some Christmas cards done.
I put Nina in the back seat and then put the stroller in the back, and by the time I got to the driver's seat, she's fallen asleep. I just returned the snowball mic, and as I was returning it, I heard some people talking about it in the back, and I heard them say that there's a switch that you can turn on that will reduce the ambient noise. So I found the guy who said that, and we talked about it for a while, and he went to show me on the snowball itself where the switch is, but he couldn't find it. And I then discovered that the snowball that I bought was called Snowball Ice, and it has less features, and that's why it was about $20 cheaper. So for an extra $20 I can get the one with the switch that will kill the ambient noise, but I don't see why they would sell it without that. Anyways, I might come back for it later on, but for now I'm going to try to do recordings using something else. I tried hard taking my time, but I still only took about an hour and 15 minutes. So Nina's only slept for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to try to get her back inside without waking her up, but it's gotten pretty cold, so I'm pretty sure that just crossing the street is going to be enough to wake her up, but I have my fingers crossed. Not while I carry her though, because that's going to maybe hinder in some way. I was able to successfully get Nina inside the house without waking up, but she didn't want to get in bed. Putting her down in bed kept waking her up. But after about 10 minutes or so, I was able to sneak her into the bed. So now Mommy and I are watching The Fifth Element on television. Oh, and Mommy's now feeding Cal. Nina's crying. Oh, she's up. And she's crying. And so is Cal.
Together now, kids.
Okay, cry. So we've come up with a strategy for Nina and Cal. When Cal is asleep, Nina normally wakes him up by running around and making her Nina yelps and sounds. And so we put him in her room on her bed, and since she doesn't like to play there, she likes to play around his crib, his bassinet, well, it helps him sleep, even though right now he's making awake noises. But we haven't been able to do it much because, well, we just had this idea. Hi, Nina. She just came into the room, but she hasn't noticed him, so I'm going to try to get her back out without her noticing. Nina and I are watching the Nilkins. So Nina's ready for bed. We're going to read our books. We have 4 books tonight. They're the same 4 books from last night. And I think she might go down easier because she's been rubbing her eyes and she's sleepy. Nina went down much easier tonight than last night or the previous night. There's a good sign, and hopefully she'll sleep through the night. It's already 9:30, so she's been sleeping for about 45 minutes. She's still good. This is an advent calendar that was given to us as a gift by our German guests. Linda likes it. Because it has chocolate in it. Good night, Nina.
Good night, Nina.
Good night, Cal.
Good night, Cal.
Sleep tight.
Sweet dreams.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Bye.